right, so I was talking to Scarred Music the other day, and he was talking about how one of his ex bandmates has been running around giving people COVID, and I asked him if I could show it on my channel because I think that is an important conversation to have. And he said, okay, no problem. So I am going to read out what he said, and then I'm going to play the conversation that he had with his ex bandmate. I got this dumbass ex-bandmate from Indianapolis who confessed to spreading COVID to the world and thinks it's funny. I forwarded it to the IMPD, but listen to this BS. There's probably more people just like him thinking it's funny. So this dude knows that he has COVID-19, and he don't give a shit. Shocking. But we're gonna play this audio again. I asked Scarred Music in advance if I could do this, and he said it was okay. So I will play that now.
And die.
Wait. So what? He's pissed at you for playing shows?
Yeah, because he thinks that I'm like a mass murderer.
Why?
Because people keep dying from COVID. And I'm not being responsible by giving it to everyone.
Oh, has anyone gotten it from you?
Well, I mean, I'm sure they have, but I tend to stay to myself, even at shows.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if you've given it to people, huh? You sit there talking about you staying to yourself, but you're like, yeah, I probably given it to some people.
Alright, man, this is the link to Super Potato, bro. It's in Japanese, but it doesn't translate on.
So, like,
good.
You go, yeah, I'll check it later, but, so, wouldn't he have COVID then if he got in? Wouldn't the whole building?
Well, a lot of the building does have COVID, and that's why I think that I probably have it. And because I'm coughing really bad and I've been sick for 3 weeks.
So does he have? Did he have it?
No, I don't think he does.
Wouldn't he now?
I don't know. It depends on if he like passes anybody and like gets it from them.
Oh, but what were you saying about being a mass murderer?
Oh, because I'm spreading it to the world by playing shows.
Why? But wouldn't people get it, though, that way? If you're, like...
Right, that's why I'm a mass murderer.
Yeah, 'cause that shit's funny, right? How irresponsible is that shit, huh? Where you know you got that shit, or you highly suspect that you got that shit, but you don't fucking care. You gotta fucking just carry on with your day. You know, to hell with the person next to you. You know, that person might be immune compromised, whatever. You know, that person might not have a good immune system as you, whatever. Or you might go near someone that's elderly and their immune system isn't what it used to be. Oh well. How irresponsible is that shit where it's just funny to this guy that he could give that shit to other people. Now, I know people that are for the lockdown. I know people that are against the lockdown. I know people that are for the mask protocols. I know people that are against the mask protocols. But I think that there is some middle ground to be had here between those groups of people where I think we could agree that if you got that shit, you shouldn't be running around giving it to other people. You should be keeping your ass home in bed away from other people so you don't give it to them. Because you don't know. You don't know about the person next to you, about their health problems, and if they would be able to survive that shit or not. You don't know. You don't have a fucking clue. During the latter half of my father's life, it got to a point where his immune system was so bad that if he caught so much as the common cold, it would have killed him. Okay, there are people that do not have robust immune systems that can successfully fight it off. Hell, you can have a good immune system and still not successfully fight it off. And yes, I am very well aware of the survival rate of the coronavirus. But that doesn't give you license to be irresponsible and run around giving that shit to other people when you don't know if they have the ability to survive it or not. You know, little kids, people with immune compromised systems, elderly people. You don't know if the person next to you that you haphazardly given that shit to, you don't know if they're gonna survive it or not. If I had gotten that shit and I had given it to somebody and they had died from it, I would have never forgiven myself. I couldn't live with myself knowing that I did something like that where I knew I was sick, said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go outside anyway, give that shit to somebody, only to find out later that that person died as a result. I couldn't fucking live with myself if that fucking shit happened. I'm telling you, there are some fucking selfish people in the world. There are some truly selfish people in the world that just do not give a shit about the person next to them. I don't know what else to say. This is one more video that I have to make that I never thought I would be making, where someone would be so fucking callous and haphazardly that they just don't give a shit if they give that to somebody. Instead of doing the smart thing, staying home, getting rest, you know, staying away from other people, getting better, you know, not giving that shit to other people, instead this person jumps to the mindset of fuck it. I don't know how to end a video like this. There's a lot of videos that I don't know how to end. So I'm just going to end it. I will see you people tomorrow. Until then, if you have the virus, all I ask of you is to stay home and get better. Don't be giving that shit to other people, because you don't know if you might kill them or not. I'll see you people later.